Hi, hello, welcome to or welcome back to my channel. Shout out to the All Access Patreon members who are seeing this first. Thank you so much for supporting my channel. And if you haven't already connected with me over on Patreon, it's completely free to join and you'll still get some perks. I'll occasionally drop a YouTube video there early, or I'll make a previously only accessible for the All Access members, accessible for everyone. If a video on YouTube is ever taken down, it will be available for free on Patreon, plus it's ad-free. However, if you are interested, there is an All Access membership tier that gets you early access to all my content, extended versions, exclusive live streams, non-blurred visuals like music videos, requested live performances, interviews, things that I either can't put on YouTube or I have to blur for YouTube, more weigh in on what I do next, things like that. All of the information will be in the description below. I'm excited to kick off with a new Tyler album. Today we're doing Flower Boy, which I feel like from what I've heard in the comments, like this was where a lot of people really started being big Tyler fans, or like this really started their journey. I've also been told that people think this is where I'm gonna really start to, really like him. And I think the consensus is that this is where things really change, to where some of the things in his past works that have made it kind of harder for me to really become a fan, if you will, has, I think, been either addressed or is not present. That's kind of the impression I get. So I'm excited. We'll start with the album cover. I like this cover. Looks like, we've got the sunflower field, a road going through these two hills. I'm pretty sure that's a car on the road, so it's hard for me to see. It's kind of small. It's got all these bees. I also like that he's got almost like this bee. I don't know if the bee is over him or if that's like a mask. I genuinely can't tell because of the photo size. But either way, I really like it. It's a really pretty, sorry, my foot itches. Oh, I need to stop itching it. I know I need to stop itching it, but it's like, ugh. I really like this cover. I like the bees involved. It's not just the flowers. I just think that's kind of cool. I don't know. I didn't necessarily expect that, and I like it. I really like bees. I mean, I don't, I'm not trying to get stung by a bee, but I love honey, and I also just think bees are super cool. And I think one of the most fascinating things is watching beekeepers with their bees. Seeing videos of that is so interesting. I mean, the people who care for them, those bees send that energy back. And I don't know, there's something about seeing those relationships. I just think that's a really beautiful nature interaction with humans. I just think there's a lot of beauty to that, so I don't know, I just really like the bees. Okay, track 1 is Foreword featuring Rex Orange County. That sounds vaguely familiar. Not in a way I'm oh, is this a song I heard in the past? It feels kind of like a cherry. Is it kind of like a bridge between the last album and this one? Because Taylor does that a lot, either lyrically or it depends. But maybe that's kind of, I just feel like that kind of, watch, I'm going to be editing this and it's going to be like, what are you talking about? Maybe nothing, just.
How many cars can I buy till I run out of drive? How much drive can I have until I run out of road? How much road can they pave until I run out of land? How much land can it be until I run in the ocean? Niggas go with the motions and all the plans. See, I was never into the beaches and all the sands. See, I was in the woods with flowers, rainbows and posies falling out of my pocket. But y'all wanna know if I swam to cool down. How much cooler can I get until I run out of fans? How many fans can I have until they turn on the AC? If the AC blow, well then I'm TNT, I'm gone.
Interesting. Okay, so we start out with talking about the different versions of driving, road, how many cars, all of that. Love that. And then I love that we switch it to, it almost sounded like the ring around the posies, pocket full of posy, ashes, ashes, we all fall down. So him switching that up, super cool. Love the woods, flowers, rainbows, and posies. I'm also a big fan of the woods, so love that. Rainbows sticks out just because I do oh my god, how did I not notice the rainbow literally in the cover art? I just went right past that. Oh my god, take away my card. Literally. How did I miss the giant rainbow? Okay, we're doing great. And then the different coolers, coolers, fans, AC. And then if the AC blow up, then I'm TNT. Really like that opening.
I'm gone and I'm finished. And I ain't seen my friends in a minute. I guess that nothing lasts forever. No, nothing lasts forever. Nothing sticks together. Sick of sitting in doubt. Please let me figure this out.
bed warm and trying their hardest to keep my head on straight and keeping me up enough till I had thought I was airborne. How many raps can I write till I get me a chain? How many chains can I wear till I'm considered a slave? How many slaves can it be till Nat Turner arrives? How many riots can it be until them Black Lives Matter and niggas get clack splatter? That nigga, life a game of basketball, you better shoot that nigga. Cause if that cop got triggered, he better pull. Cause when I get pulled over, I usually play it cool. Cause I know what I'm driving is usually paid in full. And my ego and possessions will not let me be one. Cause I got a mansion, my mansion got some rooms, and rooms got some windows, and my windows got some views, and views get some stairs, and my backyard does too. And if you walk to the bottom, you'll probably see a pool. You better not drown, keep them 10 toes up. Cause if them 10 toes down, I mean that you fucked up, and that's what I swim in.
And if I drown and don't
Love this. I'm already seeing a difference. Wow. Cherry Bomb both had some divulging, but also like his relationship with fame, but also there was a step back in a way. Like, not in all the tracks. It's weird because it's like sometimes I think about Cherry Bomb and it's like, no, it was more confessional. But I think it's because his first 3 albums were confessional in a way, but because he was working through these characters and these stories and all of this stuff, like even if some of the things he said or the feelings, you know, about his dad, for example, and stuff, even if some of those feelings were true, it just felt so different because of working through the alter egos, right? And then you get into Cherry Bomb and it felt confessional in some ways, but then if you really think about it, in some ways it was really a step back. Obviously we're not even through the first song, but already, I don't know, this feels more honest. Like I feel like I'm actually hearing Tyler more. I don't know if that makes sense, but I do love the subtle things of like keep my head on straight, and like it's just these little subtle nods that I think we'll get more into is kind of what the impression I got from everyone in the comments. But I love the how many raps can I write till I get me a chain, but then how many chains can I wear till I'm considered a slave to it. Wow. And then the Black Lives Matter part with the riots and basketball and the cop getting tricky. Wow. Yeah, I really like this already. And then talking about the pool.
come back, who's gonna know? And if I crash and don't come back, who's gonna know? And if I fall and don't come back, who's gonna know? I'm wondering if I don't come back, maybe then I'll know. Don't come back, don't come back. Hey, don't come back, no, no.
First of all, love the sound. I really like the feature. The sound of that vocal mixed with this production, beautiful. I love that we brought back around the car thing, you know, if I crash, and then the feeling like you're drowning, you know, whether that be in fame, whether that be in the parts of himself that he's keeping hidden away, which I assume is probably going to be a part of this. I really liked that. I thought that was a really good opening. That is like such a perfect song to be driving, not a lot of people on the road or back roads, driving with like the windows down. Like that's what that felt like, with like a really beautiful scenery. Like that's what I picture listening to that track. I really liked it. Next up is I Don't Know, because I hate the Apple interface. I saw a TikTok literally earlier today that was talking about how they switched from Spotify to Apple and how they liked the interface so much more and they were so mad that they didn't do it sooner. And I was like, God, I wish I could be like that, because Oh my God, it drives me nuts. Okay, next up is Where This Flower Blooms. Oh, and it's featuring Frank Ocean. Oh, I know what else I was gonna say. On the last track, the ending was very cinematic, and I really liked that a lot. Ooh.
Ayo. Let's take it back to them date. Counting sheep on say they hand afloat. Carpet with my baby mama, $8 profit from the coffee I poke. Rent a center calling every day. Nobody home, they knocking on the door. Now I skirt, 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 skirt. That's was the only dream that I can afford. Now I roll through
I
the
ride to California, Beach frog over goggles. I'm leaning out the window, OJ shining on me, Simpson shining on me. Slick surface flow, bro, off this world.
Run it, run it, run it, run it. I rock, I roll, I blow, I grow,
I glow,
I rock, I roll. What you say? I blow, I glow,
I glow,
I rock, I roll. I blow, I glow,
I glow.
I rock, I roll. One more time. I blow, I glow.
Let's go.
Ain't nobody fucking with T, but that just may be my ego. But don't be too cool, you might freeze because niggas get stuck in the cold. Shit weighs a ton. Water your garden, my nigga. Stun on these niggas. Tell these black kids they could be who they are. Dye your hair blue, shit, I'll do it too. Look, I smell like Chanel. I never walk up with my manicure nails. I coconut oil the skin. I keep the top low cause the follicle's thinning. But other than that, man, it feels like I'm winning. Went from statistic to millionaire. Seeing and doubting cause my skin is dark. Then they forget when I get in my car.
Ooh. Ooh. Yeah. Okay. Okay, yeah. I like this a lot. Okay, I'm getting really excited. First of all, the sound. Like I am so in this car right now. I am in this vehicle. We are going down the road. Then to add in the actual vehicle sounds. If you watched my Halsey reaction to the Decade Anthology edition of Badlands, I spent a good chunk of time talking about Drive, and I love those elements that sound like you're in the car, and I love that I'm getting that here. I'm also seeing connections back to the first track, and I love when tracks connect like that. Don't be too cool, you might freeze, and just thinking about the AC in the back in the last track, just like seeing that in like the ice, took a concept and it's just keeping it flowing, which is cool. Water my garden part. Dye your hair blue. Shit, I'll do it too. What was that? Not a fan of that noise. Don't know what that was. Okay. I love that I rock, I roll, I broom, I broom, I broom. I, in fact, do not like to broom. I bloom, I grow. Really like this. Oh, also, the way he said millionaire, how he changed that to fit the scheme, loved that. I'm already getting lost a little in the production, and I'm like, is that just gonna be a thing with Tyler? Like, am I just gonna get lost in his productions for every album? Because I'm such a lyrics person. And at first, like these past albums, I kind of just thought maybe I was focusing on the production, one, because it was really great, don't get me wrong, but also because, some of the lyrics were, heavier or, problematic, like not topics that you really want to really be diving into. But these have been great, but I'm still finding myself kind of lost in it a little bit. And I'm like, that's my thing. The lyrics are my thing. But Tyler just always throws me for a loop, so.
Leaning out the window, OJ shining on me, Simpson shining on me. Slick surface flow, bro, off this world. Run it, run it, run it, yeah.
I glow,
I glow.
I rock, I roll. What you say? I blow, I glow.
I hate that I'm in my head now saying I broom. Brain. You cannot fixate on that.
I glow.
I rock, I roll. I blow, I grow,
I grow.
I rock, I roll. One more time. I blow,
Let's go.
Flower boy T, nigga, that's me. Rooted from the bottom, blooming to a tree. Took a little while, nigga, making leaves. Keep it in my branches, family can eat. Favorite color green,
Ooh.
energy is strong. Giving niggas life, birdie and the bees. Dropping them seeds, not what you want. You don't know what I keep in the trunk. run it, run it, run it, run it. Run it. Run it. Run it.
Ooh, baby. I love this. I loved that. Rooted from the bottom, bloomed into a tree, took a little while, making leaves. Keep it in my branches, family gotta eat. Oh, the like family tree and like the line. I love that. And the seeds and like blooming. I love that we're working through both this car thing where it's like music, the production, like sonically, it sounds like the image you get is the drive. But then lyrically, you just picture all of these, working through these metaphors almost of like the growth and the planting seeds, like all of the flower and nature imagery is really pretty. So to think about, you've got that playing out, which naturally evokes images, but you're already in one sonically. And I love that. For someone like me whose music just transports me, this is so cool to be in, like immersed in. I feel like I'm not doing a good job with the dissecting of lyrics, but it's so pretty. I do love these like little hints of like, there's parts of me that are hidden away. It's almost like these testing of the waters, like, are you ready to hear what I have to say? Which is how that makes me feel towards the end where it says, dropping them seeds, not what you want. You don't know what I keep in the trunk. That's really good. Okay, next track is Sometimes. Oh, I have to press play. Also, I'm so sorry about the like skips. I thought it was when we did the Taylor reaction, I thought it was because of my splitter, but now I'm thinking that it's not just that. I don't know. I don't know if it's my cord. Sorry about that. I'll work on fixing that. Add it to my list of things, but.
It's Golf Radio. You're on the air with Shay Powers. We're taking requests. Get that one. What's your name? Hello? Oh, okay. Well, since you want to be Mr. fucking Secret Agent, what song you want to hear?
The one about me.
Okay.
Oh, okay, so that was short. Also, I don't think I ever said can you tell I haven't filmed in a while? I'm just bouncing all over. This is how my brain works. I never said how long this album was. I didn't even look myself, so, there's that. It's 14 songs, 46 minutes, 39 seconds. Okay. I didn't realize that one was gonna be that short. Okay, so that was kind of just like a interlude type moment, if you will, transition. The one about me is what it said last. Okay, so next one is See You Again, featuring Callie. Guys, you know how I am about last names. Is it Uchis? I feel like I butchered that. Maybe just ignore me. But I feel like I know that name. Has that been a feature we've seen before, or do I just know that person? Oh, she was in the live performance we watched, because she's on, right? Wasn't that her? Yeah, she's so pretty. Her vocal was amazing in that. I'm pretty sure that's who that is. It shows that she's on Fucking Young / Perfect. But I swear, is that what he sang on that performance? I feel like it wasn't that. Okay, just literally ignore me.
Okay.
You live in my dream state. Relocate my fantasy. I stay in reality. You live in my dream state. Anytime I count sheep, that's the only time we make up. You exist behind my eyelids. No, I don't wanna wake up. 20 vision. Cupid hit me with precision. I Wonder if you look both ways when you cross my mind. I said I'm sick of chasing. You're the one that's always running through my daydream. I can only see your face when I close my eyes.
Can I get a kiss?
Yeah.
Can you make it last forever? I said I'm about to go to war, and I don't know if I'ma see you again. Can I get a kiss? And can you make it last forever? I said I'm about to go to war.
Why do I know that? The beginning didn't sound familiar at all, but just that part, I think that's a TikTok sound that I've heard. We'll keep listening because at this point I think that's what it is, but I'll let y'all know if I've actually heard this full song.
And I don't know if I'ma see you again.
Switch it up. I said, okay, my infatuation it translating to another form of what you call it. Oh yeah, I ain't met you, I've been looking, stopped the waiting for, I stopped the chasing like an alcoholic. You don't understand me, what the fuck do you mean? It's them rose to the cheeks, yeah, it's them dirt colored eyes. Sugar, honey, iced tea, bumblebee on the scene. Yeah, I give up my bakery to have a piece of your pie.
2020.
I like how he's like, ugh. That part didn't sound familiar at all. I'm still leaning towards TikTok sound. I like the cadence, especially when he really got going there for a second, but I like how the cadence keeps switching up. I like that.
Vision, Cupid hit me with precision. I wonder if you look both ways when you cross my mind. I said I'm sick of chasing. You're the one that's always running through my daydream. I can only see
Now
your
pause.
face when I close my eyes. So
Can I get a kiss? And can you make it last forever? I said I'm about to go to war. I don't know if I'ma see you again. Can I get a kiss? And can you make it last forever? I said I'm about to go to war.
I love her tones. It gives like a retro feel. Like there's something, I don't know, there's an age to her voice, and not meaning it as like aged like that, like a timelessness to her voice a little bit. She doesn't sound like super modern. Like she feels like she's taking you back, and I love vocals like that.
And can you make it last forever? I said I'm about to go to war. I don't know if I'ma see you again. Can I get a kiss? And can you make it last forever? I said I'm about to go to war. And I don't know if I'ma see you again.
Ooh, that layering. Ooh, y'all know how I feel about booth moments. One more time. I'm loving this. Like every track, I love the visuals it's painting. You guys are right. Y'all are, I mean, it's not like y'all lead me astray, okay? It's not that I don't have faith in that. It's just, I mean, I really did go into this with like zero preconceived notions. I'm trying to get better about doing that, especially because of Tyler, because like he just always throws me for a loop. I don't even know what to say. I'm loving this. Let's just keep going. I loved that. That was beautiful. I cannot wait to listen to that again. This one is Who Dat Boy featuring A$AP Rocky. Oh, this is cool. I was about to say, is it kind of like a B? Like when it first started, at first I thought it was gonna start, I thought it was kind of maybe trying to mimic like a car sound. It kind of feels like something's approaching, like, and then I feel like it's a little bee-like, right? Yeah, like that hive swarm sound. It's so cinematic. And we get that kind of sci-fi.
Yo, who that boy? Who him is? Him that nigga, I swear. Stand out guy, him don't need no chair. Well, where the fuck him at? Cause nigga, I'm right here. I don't shop at the mall, all y'all just dumb motherfucker. I'm a goddamn artist. You can give me some markers and I draw you a closet. And you know that this golf bitch gonna make the deposit. Nigga fresh to death like he got dressed in a coffin. Cards overalls and a striped shirt. The boy drip swag like a broken faucet. It's running, nigga, I'm running. Shit, that cherry be the bomb like he ran in Boston. Won't stop till the cops around him. One nigga jiggy and the other awesome with his fucking face blown off. That's how they found him. This young T. Who that boy? Who him is?
Cadence. Wow. I love the way he said artist. And I love these like little subtle, it's these subtle drops. It's like the rainbow thing. And like, if you didn't know, maybe you wouldn't pick up on that. If you didn't know that this might be connected somewhat to sexuality, this album. I think if you're in this community, naturally when you listen to music or when you consume art, our lenses, our perspectives are going to be colored by that. And so when you see certain things, certain words, certain verbiage, you pick up on that. You know what I mean? It's why a lot of times people will be like, why are you making this assumption about something through like that perspective? And it's like, because it's there. The undertones are there. You know what I mean? And it doesn't even have to be obvious. Like a lot of times there are movies that like my heterosexual friends will have no clue that there's these like queer undertones, but they are like, they're there. You just don't know how to look for them. And then sometimes it's more obvious, right? Don't get me wrong. But my point is like, you know, we had the rainbows things, we had the, you know, the dropping pieces. Like there's this air of like, I've been hiding something, you know? And then the closet, this is the second time he said like closet, you know, and bringing that up, and then, you know, things stuck in a trunk, like something's hidden away. It's just like these little subtle things throughout. I'm really enjoying this. I'm a goddamn artist. You give me some markers and I'll draw you a closet. And it's cool because it's like within the line, it's talking about shopping at the mall. But then if you think about it, it's like, no, I'm an artist. Like I've created what you're seeing. I've created these masks or these things. Like I'll draw you a closet. I'll show you what it's like to create the illusion is what that feels like. I loved this line. Fresh to death like he got dressed in a coffin. Oof. I love that we're bringing up Cherry Bomb. Oh, I didn't even connect I didn't even notice how that connected.
Who that boy? Who him is, nigga? Who that boy? Who him is? Who them boys, nigga? Who them is, nigga?
Why you niggas feel like that? Mad cause a nigga neck shit like that. Mad cause a nigga push feel like that. Why you putting bad vibes in the air like that? Nigga, who them boys? Nigga, who them is? Who else step in this bitch this jig? Who else your bitch say got a big this big? Who else came through with a wrist this flick? Nigga, guess my pants, do my dance. Spin around, bitch, you can kiss my ass. Never seen a nigga in this much rap. Still doing math when I miss my class. Was it summertime, 06, at the number 9, nigga, never mind. Was another time before Benz. At the Gucci bow tips with the Letterman, nigga, $sign was my favorite number at the time. Freshman till they skip my ass. Senior citizen, don't forget my past. Being that nigga, and you knew that there. Make the dick disappear, how she do that there?
Who that boy? Who him is? Who that boy? Who him is, nigga? Who that boy? Who him is? Who them boys, nigga? Who them is, nigga?
Why you niggas feel like that? Mad cause a nigga neck shit like that. Mad cause a nigga push feel like that. Why you putting bad vibes in it?
Fuck the rap, I'm trying to own a planet from my other fucking business vision.
These niggas these days acting like some bitches like they fucking witchin'. Teeth is glisten, Jesus Christmas, he just shittin'. She exquisite, bitches be expensive. And I don't even need attention. Wing sap on a bumper sticker, fuck you niggas.
Fuck global warming, my neck is so Leo. I'm currently looking for 95 Leo. My mom says she's worried because I'm so ill. I should stay in bed, but got too much bread to make. She said watch my weight. So I stay home and start eating some meals. Get out of my way. Boy, that's McLaren at 0 to 60 and 2.9. I'm gone.
Ooh. Oh, cool how that transitioned. I've said this about all his albums so far. I do love his vocals, like what he does. That was something I really loved throughout this Kendrick journey, has been all the different kind of like voices and the things he can do vocally. And like, I've really enjoyed that about Tyler throughout this process of going through his discography. So I'm, always excited to get more of that. I really liked how he switched throughout that. Really liked A$AP Rocky's parts as well. Like I said, the immersiveness of like keeping this car stuff in there. And I love a good transition and how it switches into Pothole. Yeah. Yeah, I really like this. Let's keep going. Let's see what's next. I literally just said it. Pothole featuring Jaden. Oh, like Jaden? I want to listen to that transition again real quick.
My mother warned me that some niggas ain't my right hand. To trust her only my heart and that elder white man. His name is Clancy, I fancy him, gotta give him props. He half the reason why dealerships even let me cop. So now I'm speeding and trying to drive away from the fact that she was right, so I triple left trying to double back. The streets are filled with some clues like how I ain't noticed that. Fuck it, I see some familiar stuck in the cul-de-sac. I pull up, get out, what up? I wanna help, but what you want for some niggas really don't want for themselves. Now do I stay, do I go? That's my dilemma, and traffic is picking up. If I don't leave, I'ma get stuck, so I speed off. We talk barely, and it seems awkward. And I heard through some words that you off it. I got too much drive, don't wanna steer off path and crash and get distracted. But I listen to that weatherman cause it might rain. Keep my windshield wipers prepared cause y'all throw so much shade. And I got jacket and trunk, but that's in the front. I also got power for both of us. If you're ever in need of jump, just let me know, my nigga.
I had to switch gears on.
We're really working through the drive thing here. Obviously, Pothole, it makes sense. But it's like almost like what he's been struggling with. So he's like hit a pothole, right? It's like she warned him. And then at the dealership, oh, this is super interesting. Yeah, okay. Yeah, the streets are filled with some clues. Like how I ain't noticed that. Oh, interesting. I could be wrong, but I'm assuming that line is that line talking about like the clues of like, how did I not realize? Because if that is what it's talking about, God, that's so real. That's so real. I was not one of the people who just like really knew. And I had these moments looking back and being like, oh, yeah, no, how did I miss these clues? I'm like, so if that is, he may be talking about something else, but if he is talking about that, like that is so real. That is so real. Do I stay or do I go? That's my dilemma. And I'm not saying this whole thing is talking about like the sexuality aspect. I think it's bigger than that. I think it's all the things. I think it's life. But that is just such an interesting way to talk about it of like, so I speed off. We barely talk. It seems awkward. And I hear through some words that you're off it. I got too much drive. I don't want to steer off the path. Like, oh, and the weatherman. Yeah, I really like this.
Just let me know, my nigga.
I had to switch gears on him. Fishtail in the rear view mirror on him. I had to switch gears on him. You know, swerve, left turn, steering wheel on him, nigga. That's a pothole. Watch out for the pothole. Watch out for the pothole. Watch out for the pothole. Look out for the pothole. Watch out for the pothole. Watch out for the pothole. Watch out for the pothole.
Snakes in the grass, but I'll walk. I got some new boots on the back, it says golf. So I be prepared for they bites, they all talk. I left the condom in the grass, so fuck off. Watching clans in a mansion with nobody in it. Young successful nigga rob my clan with no windows tinted. I drop my piggies when I'm in it cause it feels amazing. The irony is I stop eating bacon. Don't get it twisted, nigga, I'm still hungry. Oh, he's lonely. All my friends talk about they hoes and tenderonis. And all I can show them is a couple cars and more things that I've made. And a couple past month he's on please. Everyone is a sheep, me a lone wolf. Nobody gon' make a peep cause everyone wants some wool. Since everyone is a sheep, now everyone here is cool. Man, I'd rather drown in the pool by myself than fuck with they fleas. See-man, fans be seesaw. Wind blows, they go which way, who knows? One day, fuck no, the next day, okay. But fuck y'all, I know that T is 4 for 4. I just want that.
Ooh, so that's like albums, things aren't received well. Like I know it's 4 for 4, even before, yeah, because the trilogy and then Cherry Bomb. It's almost like he's lonely, trying to fixate on the things that he's thinking is bringing him happiness, the purchasing of the cars, right? The fact that he's been successful in like the financial way, but then also feeling that lack of connection and feeling like people aren't necessarily there for the right reasons, or people are like coming and going, not based on him, but based on like, it sounds like his success, if you will, how the tides are changing kind of thing is the impression I'm getting. I loved the wolf, like the way he said it, how it was deeper, call back to the album itself. People just like want things from me. I'd rather drown in a pool by myself than like deal with this. See T-Man's fans be a seesaw. Like it's not reliable. Wind blows and then all of a sudden it's changed. Also really cool, the like image of creating like snakes in the grass and him saying like, but I've got these boots. I'm prepared for those bites. Yeah, wow.
But fuck y'all, I know that T is 4 for 4. I just want that garden and that bat mobile.
Same.
Good health, success, time on earth worthwhile. You'll find somebody who love me and raise a couple of lizards. But my vehicle's good for now, that's in a couple of miles. I'll keep it pushing, nigga.
I had to switch gears on a fishtail.
I'm sorry, I'm just not over the lizards.
In the rear view mirror on a sky. I had to switch gears on a, you know, swerve, left turn, steering wheel on them, nigga, that's a pothole. Watch out for the pothole, watch out for the pothole, watch out for the pothole, look out for the pothole, watch out for the pothole, watch out for the pothole, watch out for the pothole.
Oh my god, it's like pulling over on the side of the road and like hearing the, oh, I love how immersive this is.
Fuck, okay. Next part.
I really want to listen to that song again because we are talking so much in metaphors. I really want to sit with that one to really kind of go through those more because first of all, songs like that are so cool to me because they are so relatable because it's about the feeling and not necessarily about the context of what it is specifically for him. But I also do find it interesting to know what it is for the artists themselves. That's what I love about Taylor's music is a lot of times writes in a way that it's like the feelings it conveys in her writing allow you to put yourself in it. But at the same time, when you know the lore, you have so much to work with within your own life, within her life, within her past works as well. There's always like connections to other works and future ones that you don't even realize are coming kind of thing. That's what's really cool about her music. And a lot of times it is because she's working through metaphors that, you know, so many people think that maybe like earlier on in her career, but as her career has gone on, the more and more songs you think are love songs or like about a romantic relationship, because it's very clear in the lyrics that it is about a relationship. You're like, oh yeah, of course. But like the more and more you know about her, it's so easy to look at it and be like, you may have done that for the rest of the world, but for those of us who know, that is not what you were talking about. And her newest album is the prime example of that. Like if you just want to take it surface level, cool, take it surface level. There's so many people being like, it's the Travis Love album. I'm like, I mean, if you want to take it that way, like if it reflects what you want to take it as. And I called that my predictions and 100% accurate because I do not listen to that album and think, oh my God, Travis Love album. You can take it that way, but I just do not take it that way. And that's what this song gives me. I think it's going to be interesting the more and more I learn about him and being able to kind of see what parts he's talking about and then also getting to like make it applicable to your own life. Anyways, I love songs like that is my point. Okay, next up is Garden Shed, and this is the halfway mark. I had to stop to get a cookie. No. Unsurprising. I'm not sharing my cookie with you. I don't really need to be hit by your tail either. Please and thank you. It's a good boy, Salem. I'd love to pet you, but if I pet you, you're gonna come back over here. So cinematic. Oh, and him like being like, run it back. Like, I need to do that again. Oh, God. Oh, I have chills with that. Because I feel like I know where this is going. Because it's like, don't kill a rose before it could bloom. Fly by out the cocoon. Like, you don't have to hide. The moment you say you don't have to hide, oh, chills. Chills. I can smell it in your eyes. That reminds me of that. Like, I can see it. What is that from? Is that one of his songs? Or is that, where have I heard that recently? Can see it in my eye. That's Sabrina Carpenter. He can see it in my tone and I can hear it in his eyes or something like that. That's what it made me think of. Okay. I was like, where have I heard that? I can smell it in your eyes that there's something more to say than words. And it's like, damn, run it back. Because he's like, oh, he's like trying to find the words or like just wants it to like sound right. Because he's like, no, if I'm going to do this. Garden shed. Closed inside space, out the cocoon. So this is the song, isn't it? I think.
But there's something more to say than words.
Run me back.
So pretty. That sounds a little bit like one of, I want to say it's a song in the trilogy. Just a little bit. And I don't know if I'm just, it's been a while. So like, I don't know if I'm making that connection that's not there or if that's like actually like maybe he like interpoled his own song. Like he used a part or sampled part of his own song. I don't know, but it kind of sounds like that. I'll have to look into that.
Ayo. Golden shit for the Gaudian. That is why I was hiding. That was real love I was in. Ain't no reason to pretend. Golden shit for the Gausons and feelings that I was Gaudian. Heavy on my mind, all my friends is lost. They couldn't read the signs. I didn't want to talk. I tell them my location and they ain't want to walk. Truth is, since a youth kid, thought it was a phase, thought it'd be like the first proof. Gone, but it's still going on. Big fan of the bass 10. Polka dot knows how it goes. Had to keep it on the subwoofer. Couple butterflies wanna float. I was always like, man, really interested, but I bagged the brat to my boys like, bruh. This is crucial subject matter, sensitive like cooking batter. To the temperature that's rising, stepping on that ladder, trying to grab the rings of Saturn. I'm a planet by the time you hear this shit and chatter about the heated. It will not fucking matter.
Oh. That's where I was hiding. That was real love I was in. Oh, ain't no reason to pretend. Garden shed. Them feelings that I was garden, heavy on my mind, all my friends lost. They couldn't read the signs. And I didn't want to talk and tell them my location and they ain't want to walk. Thought it was a phase. Thought it'd be like poof, gone. Oof. Barely interested. Just to brag. I loved the grab the rings, stepping up on that ladder, trying to grab the rings of Saturn. I'm a planet by the time you hear this. Felt like he had to climb the ladder so no one could have, like, that couldn't be used, like, against him. He's done it, his talent, and he's been him the whole time. You know, like, that has always been him. To discredit anything at that point, like, you know what it's about. Wow. yeah, that was really good. Okay, next up is Boredom featuring Anna of the North and Rex Orange County again. Okay.
When you're having fun, fun. When you're having fun, yeah. Out the window. Find some time to do something. Find some time to do something. Find some time to do something.
I know I've said it multiple times in this video, but oh, I love how it feels like this whole album. I want to turn this album on and I just want to get in the car and I just want to drive through the mountains. But like specifically, I'm not a big sunny person, if you can't tell. I love dark, moody weather, rainy. I love that weather. That is my favorite weather. Sunny summer is like the only time I like that is if I'm like able to be in water, and anything past that I'm like, nah, I'm good. I don't want to be somewhere that's hot unless I can be in water. But this is just the vibes of this album. Like it makes you want to do it on a day that you could put the windows down and it's still like it's sunny and warm, driving through a bunch of wildflowers like growing on the sides of mountains. Like that's where I need to be, and I just want to listen to this. So there's that. Not gonna lie, I mean, I've talked about this before. Like I wanted to have a channel for well over a decade. The content has changed a little bit of like what I would want to do or talk about, but it's always been there, like this desire to like create something. But there's been like a pin in like music in some form or fashion, but I just didn't really think I could do it just because I can't sing. I'm not a music producer or know things about sound engineering or instruments. And so for me, it was kind of like, I mean, I really love music and I get excited about music. I get excited about lyrics, but in my head, I needed more of a connection to the artistry of music for me to really make a channel. And then at some point along the way, I was like, but I don't always watch that. I do watch some people who that's applicable to. That's not the only people I watch. Anyways, that's not the point. The point is that I've always wanted to travel a lot. I mean, I've traveled, don't get me wrong, but I want to travel a lot more. Not that I would be against like vlogging, but like that wasn't necessarily what I just don't know that I want to mix those two things together, if that makes sense. Doing it for fun or like occasional thing, that would be cool. But I didn't necessarily want that to be like my main like channel, if you will. I had this dream a while back. Honestly, I think it was probably about last year around this time. Now that I think about it, it was around October of last year. Weird. But anyways, I had this dream that basically I was like doing music stuff, like content, but I was traveling to different places. To be clear, like I don't even know how I would do this, like for reactions, because like how would I know the vibe of an album before I heard the album? I don't know, but in my dream world it worked. Hold on. Part of it wasn't reactions though, because part of it was specifically, there's this one part of my dream where I went to this forest that I really want to visit, and I basically did a video, like a couple of Taylor Swift songs. Like I was like dissecting it, but I would kind of has like some legends around it and all that stuff, and on location, if you will. And I hadn't thought about that dream in a long time, but this album's making me be like, I don't know, it's just giving me the energy of exactly what that dream was. I don't know if it's gonna make sense. I may edit this out. Sometimes I get on these things and I'm like, does this make sense to other people? I don't know that it does. But then if even like one or two of you are like, wait, I get that, that makes me want to keep it in there. So who knows? But anyways, the point is that's what this album is giving me. Not that I would have to film that, but you know what I mean? Like it just made me think of that. I love the production. Not that I'm surprised, but just this like energy and like it's immersive, and I'm now like, dang, I kind of wish I was there right now. I'm picturing places that I've been before and places I want to go to. Reminds me of the energy that the visuals this album is giving me. I can picture the places I would want to go. And I'm like, Tyler, now you're making me really want to buy a plane ticket, okay? Anyways, that's all. Just wanted to stop and say that. Moving on.
Boredom got a new best friend.
Ooh.
'Cause boredom got a new best friend. Boredom got a new best friend. Oh, no.
I'm serious. I ate them all, dry boxes, bodies, yeah, I call them. If we're talking about real meals, that's my stomach, he ain't saw 'em. I've been in this fucking room so long, my eyeballs are turning to drywall. My friends suck, fuck 'em, I'm over 'em. Hi, y'all ain't hit me all day. What the fuck is the problem? Is it me, cause I'm not solved? I'm bored. Getting desperate as hell. Cellular not amusing, and I hope someone well. Message me with some plans that are amusing as well. Cause I haven't seen the exit of these walls since before this morning. Got some cars I can handle, but nowhere for performance. My stomach angry and yelling. I need some food I can order, but I hate eating solo. Need someone we could lauder in parking lots at sunsets at the border. Yeah. Ringy dingy dong, I can't be alone. I've been starting to feel like I don't know anyone. So now I'm staring at my ceiling, fucking going. I ain't knowing no idea where I'm going. Damn, gotta get out of here.
Ooh, just like talking about that boredom and heightening that feeling of like loneliness, feeling bored and wanting the connection, but also not feeling like there is people for you to connect with. This is just so pretty too. Ring ding dong, like I can't be alone. How did he say that?
Ringy dingy dong, I can't be alone.
Be alone. Oh, I loved that. And the TikTok, like this one's just so vibey.
Damn, gotta get out of here. Find some time to do some good. Hey, can y'all help me right quick?
Oh, I like that. Plucky. I love Plucky. I love pluckiness. Ooh, how it's slowly fading. Shutting the door.
Drive's over. We got some tickets to see the right now. We got some new music only here.
Ooh, cool transition. I love how it was so subtly fading out. I mean, for like a good like minute. That was cool. That was just a song that you could just put on and just literally drive. Transition where it sounds like we're bringing in the radio station thing back again. And I love that too, because it's like, even though he's working through different things, everything is so interconnected. You've got the radio aspect, which makes you feel like you're in the car. Then you've got the car aspect, but he's still able to bring in like the garden shed, still felt like it fit within everything because of the feeling of like him bringing in all the flower imagery. And then you just think about the drive, and like the cover just really, I mean, the cover really perfectly encapsulates the album so far, because it does feel like you are on that road and like you've just pulled over, and like, yeah, there might be like a little garden shed, even though that's like completely a metaphor for something else. And that one part that I you know, sounds like that swarming of bees. It feels like you're like stopping on the side of the road for a little bit, or like having some conversations. And then like even that boredom thing, he was like talking about staring at the wall. It was almost like he was sitting there and was like, no, I'm gonna go for another drive. That's the feeling. You know what I mean? It's like, well, if I'm bored, I'm just gonna go for a drive. Like, I remember doing that a lot. Like, wow, yeah, I really like this. I ain't got the time. Oh, interesting, because it kept saying time, time, time.
Right now, we got some new music only here on Golf Radio. God, I love this sample.
What?
I ain't got time for these niggas. Better throw a watch at the door. I had my boys in this bitch looking like a seminar. Who the fuck you talking to, motherfucker, boy? I ain't got time for these bitches. Better throw a clock at these hoes. Had these hoes in this bitch looking for a water hose. Who the fuck you talking to, motherfucker, boy? I ain't got time. Boy, I need a Kleenex. How I got this far, boy, I can't believe it. That I got this car, so I take scenic. Passenger walk, boy, I look like River Phoenix. First, happy birthday! You bitch ass nigga, yup, I'm thirsty. That little shots that you threw, they ain't hurt me. I ain't fuck with your bitch ass in the first place. I ain't got time for these niggas.
I love how drawn out time is. Also, I like that we are switching it up, but we still have these. That thing at the beginning, there's something to that, and I'm trying to think of what it's reminding me of. Maybe you guys will be able to tell me what I'm hearing, but at the very beginning, it sounded like inspired from a different type of music. A little bit of like a Spanish influence or something. Don't quote me on that. Y'all know how I am about picking up and like connecting things with like the right terminology. I don't know if that's correct or not, but it was just for like a little bit. It's kind of in this back at the beginning. I don't think it's there anymore, but it was there in the beginning. That we've kind of picked it up, but it's still like, it doesn't feel like we've done a 180, but we've definitely picked up the pace. But we still feel like this kind of feels like it's like that hype kind of driving kind of thing. I like this. It's a good kind of change of pace. I like that. How I got this far, boy, I can't believe it. That I got this car, so I took the scenic. I loved the happy birthday and then how it stopped. Goodness.
Throw a watch at the door. I had my boys in this bitch looking like a seminar. Who the fuck you talking to, motherfucker, boy? I ain't got time for these bitches. Better throw a clock at these hoes. Had these hoes in this bitch looking for a water hose. Who the fuck you talking to, motherfucker, boy? I ain't got time. So proud of me, cause all these got their style from me. I bet they all looking from the crowd of me. And if I ask them, they'll bow with me. But you a house nigga, so you don't know how that shit go. With my big lips, and my big nose, and my big dick, and my short hair. Cause you already know I slow my shit grow.
Ooh.
Been a man with a pickle plan, niggas know the deal. When I set a carnival, I bet I get 100 mil. Next line I have, I'm like, whoa. I've been kissing white boys since 2004. 1 me, 2 feet, 3 M's, 4, 5, 6 years ago. Suck 7-figure conversations with Converse, finalized the van fucked up. I'ma read comments, you gon' leak comments, saying what I shoulda did, but you ain't did nada. You ain't important, I'ma keep sporting. All smiles over here, shout out to the gods. And I just handle all my business like a chessboard.
Ooh, love that line.
And at them guard boys, that's my motherfucking set, boy. Hard put a swallow like some thick soda. Walk weird cause my pockets look like thick Yoda. With a Skywalker, riding around solar. Anakin skin Sprite in my tint cola. Getting neck from the ball like some big shoulder. Till I bust like that 9 in your heat holster. Everything I say is hot, bitch, I speak toaster. And I bread orthodox like I eat kosher. Shout out to they gave a big loafer. Green bread got me chillin' like a clean sofa. It's that thick odor. Young Millie T. Young focused black boy, oh silly me. I ain't got time. Better talk shit. Cause I'm either in my cons or my golf shit.
The way he like flips words around is just, and that TikTok. There's so many interesting things happening in the mix, but it's that perfect place to where it's not too overstimulating for me. It's just super interesting because there is so much going on, but it's not so forward that it's like overpowering for me sensory wise. Yeah, I'm a fan. I said this earlier, like everything is connecting, even if he's changing the way that he's explaining it or like metaphors he's using, things he's shouting out, but there's kind of like this common phrasing or theme. For example, where it says like, shout out to the garden. And then just thinking about like garden shed and like flower, it fits without it being like a exact. It's basically like a cross through. And I really like that. Also, I said it while it was playing, and I just handle all my business like a chessboard. I love a good chessboard reference. And the Skywalker, Yoda, Anakin, like I loved that.
Got a little flood, nigga, pipe down. I'm a little boozy where I wipe down. Hey. I ain't got time, yeah, right now. Cause niggas dying every day and I ain't like brown. And ID ain't wanna give a nigga no pause. So I went and did a 12-page spread and blow. Nigga, I ain't got time. Listen, man, I'm that boy. All you little niggas clone, boy, I feel that boy. You better kill that noise. Turn around and be Matt Root when they see that boy with them biggers and that gap tooth. Hey. Bitch. Cause I ain't got Hello?
Oh, that's cool. A part of that almost sounded a little bit, I thought that sounded a little bit like something from one of the past albums, but yeah, that's why I was like, oh, is that something? Yeah, that was definitely a different like change of pace, but I liked it. Like I think the album, I think it was good to kind of break things up a little bit. Like I've loved the rest of it, and if it was all like the beginning, I would be totally fine with that. But it is kind of cool just to get a little bit of a switch up. I couldn't really hear what he said at the end, and the lyrics don't say anything, so I'm going to pull it back a little bit before we start the next track, which is 911 Mr. Lonely featuring Frank Ocean and Steve Lacy, which I believe we've had Steve Lacy on another track, right? Because I feel like I've not on this album, but on a different one, right? Sugar. So that's the part that I thought was sampled from something else.
Hello?
How you doing? My name is Lonely. Nice to meet you. Here's my number. You can reach me. 911. Call me sometime. 911. Call me sometime. 911.
So is he saying 911 Mr. Lonely? Because it seems like he's feeling kind of like alienated. And I don't know if that's due to him processing things with his sexuality, or if that's him pulling himself away, or feeling like he's seeing through the facades of people. Maybe it's just a combination of all of them. But the point is that Mr. Lonely, and he's talked about that throughout the album, and then 911 makes me think of it like, call me if there's an emergency, or like, oh, or maybe like people only call him if it's an emergency. Because I'm lonely, you can treat me like 911. No. I was kind of thinking maybe it was something like, you don't have to wait till it's an emergency to call me because I'm Mr. Lonely. But I think him saying you should call me makes me think it's more like one of the first things I said. I mean, we're 36 seconds into it. Let me let you cook for a little bit before I,
Yeah. My thirst levels are infinity and beyond. Sipping on that lemonade, I need a Beyonce. Can't see straight, these shades of Celine Dion. Sucks you can't gas me up, shout out to Elon Musk. Yeah, I got a sold out show. Crowd wild out, but don't matter cause you not front row. I've been looking for a keeper. Listen to the speaker. If you fit description, hit me on my beat at that 911. Yeah.
I loved the sipping on that lemonade, I need a Beyonce, and the Celine Dion line.
Please make my line. You know I'll answer. But call me sometime. Please bang my line. Call me sometime.
one kind of like beeping, buzzing thing over to the side. Oh, now it's getting louder.
Chirp, 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 chirp. Woke up in the burbs, burbs, with the birds, birds. Where you used to come and get me with the swerve, swerve. These days you gotta find time, even the night light.
I just got really worried that my mic was off this whole time. It's not. Okay, sorry.
Word line, without 9.
5-car garage, full tank of the gas, but that don't mean nothing, 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 nothing. Without you, shotgun in the passenger. I'm the loneliest man alive, but I keep on dancing and throw 'em off. I'm gonna run out of moves, cause I can groove to the blues. If you know any DJs, tell them to call me at 9. 1.
I can't even lie, I've been lonely as
Oh, lonely ass nigga,
I've been lonely as fuck.
where you like get
I
some
can't even
bitches or
lie, I've been
something.
lonely as
Weird
fuck.
ass nigga.
I can't even lie, I've been
Lonely, 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 lonely. They say the loudest in the room is weak, that's what they assume, but I disagree. I say the loudest in the room is probably the loneliest one in the room. A public speaker, oh my god, that boy there is so fucking lonely. Writing songs about these people who do not exist, he's such a fucking phony. One thing I know is that I want to win so bad, but I'm not Chicago. Heart is low, it's real low, it's so low, you can't lift me up, I'm like a lotto. From the start, it's been real dark, it's been so dark, I guess that you could call it chalkboard. I'm playing like Hasbro, I'm really sorry, call me Auto. Crashed a McLaren, bought me a Tesla, I know you sick of me talking about cars, but what the fuck else do you want from me? That is the only thing keeping me company. Things till I'm annoyed, these items just filling the void. Been feeling it for so long, I don't even know if it's shit I enjoy.
Oof, oof, oof. Yeah, wow. I really like this. They say the loudest in the room is weak. That's what they assume, but I disagree. I say the loudest in the room is probably the loneliest one in the room. That's me. Attention seeker, public speaker. Oh my god, that boy there is so fucking lonely. Writing songs about these people who don't exist. He's such a fucking phony. Ooh, yeah. Dang. I really like this, and I just really appreciate him like being vulnerable like that, and especially like I'm assuming part of that's like reflecting on his past albums too, how he walks through life, you know, and the criticisms, and we're really finding out another layer as to like why he operates the way he does. I'm the loneliest man alive, but I keep on dancing to throw him off. I'm gonna run out of dance moves because I can't groove to the blues. Oh. Dang. Just the way he's like explaining things. You know, not that we didn't already know that from his previous albums with like the storytelling and stuff, but like, I mean, this is just different. You know what I mean? The way his brain comes out with ways to phrase things, I just really like that. Like, I loved that about Kendrick, Taylor. Like that is something that is very like interesting to me. Really makes me want to like sink my teeth into music, and just seeing it play out like the way he has, I'm like really seeing the like writer side. But yeah, like ouch, ouch, ouch. Heart is low. It's real low. It's so low. So low. And like so low. And then him talking about like filling the void. And that is so real. Been filling it for so long. I don't even know if it's shit I enjoy. Ooh.
I don't even know if it's shit I enjoy. Going back doors and that door, my partner is a shadow. I need love. Do you got some I can borrow? Fuck it, I can find some tomorrow, but that never comes. Like a vasectomy, what have I done? I got the talent, the face, and the funds for myself long ago, but I haven't found someone. Mirror, mirror on the wall, the loneliest of them all. Cupid acting stupid, do you got another number I could call? Never had a pet, I never had a pet. There's more fish in the sea, but I never had a goldfish to begin with. I never had a dog, so I never been good with bitches, cause I never threw a ball fetch. I never had a pet, that's where it stems from, my bet. Treat me like direct deposit, checking on me sometime. Ask me how I'm really doing, so I never have to press that 9. 1.
Oh, why didn't I pick up on that sooner? Mr. Lonely 911. Oh my god, why didn't I think of that sooner? Duh. Literally duh. Oh, that was really good. That was so good, I'm gonna forgive the bitches line. Yeah, I really liked that. The end was really good. That I got the talent, the face, and the funds, found myself long ago, but I haven't found someone or some. Ooh, yeah, it's like this isn't about me finding myself. I know who I am. The problem is that like I haven't found the people around me that make sense with who I am. And I loved the mirror, mirror on the wall, the loneliest of them all. I love when we flip things like that. And then the Cupid acting stupid and that connecting to Cupid that we had earlier. We actually may have had Cupid twice. I know for sure one though. Do you got another member I could call? And then I never had a pet. Like I've never been able to cultivate that. And then like with the fish in the sea and then the through the ball. Ooh, that was really good. Oh God, and to end it that way. I mean, it's not even over. I still have a few seconds left, but I don't know if that's just gonna be instrumental. But also, can I just say, it sounds like there's more people on this than just those three. Maybe it's just because it's layered, but it sounds like there's more people. And not only does it sound like there's more people, it sounds like someone I know. But we've heard Steve Lacy and Frank Ocean, but it sounds like there's, like, I don't know if it's like one of the other future people. I don't know, I just feel like I hear someone else. It doesn't show anybody else. I'm gonna look. Okay, I don't know why it said that. Yeah, there was people I've heard. Okay, so it has Frank Ocean, Steve Lacy, ASAP, and then Q, Schoolboy Q. That's who I heard. And Anna of the North again. I don't know why it didn't show me that. Okay, track number 11 is Droppin' Seeds. Oh, featuring Lil Wayne.
Moolah. Like Adam in the Garden of Eve. My bitch got an apple bottom and she swallow my seeds. Follow my lead, fire I breathe, water my seed. And sit back and watch money growing trees, dropping seeds like classes. These hoes drop their asses. I drop a seed in her panties if it smell like pansies. I'm a banshee in the panties, nigga, ask your mammy. Never played golf, but got a driver and a caddy. Whole squad slamming like Onyx. You know, sticky fingers. Some drop science, I'm dropping English. Even if Tyler named the sunflower, no seeds in the bud, still don't trust bugs.
Dropping seeds on these niggas, they can't fuck with the boy.
I don't even know what to say about some of that. I'm not even gonna comment on some of that. But just the way, like, again, even if he's changing the meaning of it, it's these through lines where it's like, you know, now seeds, like doing the play on the seeds, but we've been talking about the flower, like it's just Garden of Eve and having the garden. Like I like these through lines. It makes it feel so like cohesive, even when it's not talking about the same things.
Seeds on these bitches for the love of the sport. I'm dropping seeds, got these garden flowers popping, of course. I'm dropping seeds, motherfucker, Weezy baby the boy. Yeah.
Oh, that was so short. I didn't see how short it was. Okay, sorry, I should have just let it play. It's just an interlude. Oh, okay, yeah. That is really cool too when you think about these blooming flowers and the garden shed that he's basically been like hiding in, and now we're planting new seeds. You know, like I like that. I like this a lot. Next up is track 12, November. Feature, is there a feature? No, there's no feature. At least it doesn't show it. I get really paranoid about that. I literally said there's not a feature. It doesn't show.
Take me back to November. Take me back to November. Hawaiian shirts in the winter, cold water. Yeah, take me back to November. What's up? Can we go back to November? Take me back to November. Hawaiian shirts in the winter, deep thoughts, and I'll take me back to November. What's up? What if Clinton fucking me over? What if who that boy is rhetorical when this shit is over? What if I'm hustling backwards? What if my accountant ain't paying my taxes, filling his pockets, and IRS show up asking me questions I couldn't answer because I was too busy trying to make classics? What if my music too weird for the masses, and I'm only known for tweets more than beats? Or all my day ones turn to 3/4s because of track 7. Fuck. What if I get stuck?
Was track 7 Garden Shed? I'm pretty sure it was, wasn't it? Hold on. Oh, buddy. Yeah, and like all these like worries, these anxieties. What if it's rhetorical and this shit is over? What if I'm hustling backwards? What if my accountant ain't paying my taxes? Filling his pockets just and the IRS shows up. It's like I was just too busy trying to make classics. And that background of being like, you don't have classics. Oof. What if my music's too weird for the masses? But this one, and I'm only known for tweets more than beats. And then to end that little part with all my day ones turn to 3/4s because of track 7. Oof.
What if I get stuck? What if I got comfortable? I gotta keep it buck 50. What if I lost it all and ended up back in Ladera at them shitty apartments that's across from Bank of America? Damn, I would be hurting writing all of these songs cause Wi-Fi wasn't working. Last year in total, I put out 2 verses of 5-7 figures since then, life's kinda perfect. Or is it really? Or is it really? Bitch, you know that daily really, hilly, really, till it silly, hold that Billy, how I really rock. When they can't relate them, when they start to hate them, they don't drive these cars, so what's they ultimatum? Tell me what's your November? Is it a person? Mine was the summer 06, I remember the... What if I thought the brake was the gas? What if I crashed? What if these deep thoughts is my last? Let me pull over quick and drive back to November. Take me back to November. Hawaiian shirts in the winter, cold water. Yeah, take me back to November. What's up? Can we go back to November? Take me back to November. Hawaiian shirts in the winter, deep thoughts. Now take me back to November. What's up?
My November was those odd future Sundays when you just go skate all day.
My November was awesome.
My November is when I was gifted the skets in Gilbert.
My November was my brother took me to my first concert.
My November was summer 2015 when I fell in love with someone who bought my whole world and showed me
Miami
life.
43rd Street. Every day was November.
Take me back, 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 take me back.
Oof. This, I love this. These like anxieties, these what ifs, not only like the what ifs to the past, like what if that wouldn't have happened, but also like what if I don't do this? Like it's both, this song perfectly encapsulates being just frozen in both the past and the future and not being able to feel like you can be in the present moment and then like wanting to rewind time. Like that, ooh. But adding in where everyone's kind of like layering over each other, talking about what their November is, that is just such a cool like production style choice, but also it makes it feel so much more almost impactful because it's like we all struggle with this. That is so relatable. Like, even if you are someone who really does try to live in the present moment, I just don't think that there's anybody who hasn't done that at least a little bit. But I also love this too because it's got this moment of like, sorry, my headphones are, I've been really struggling with my flaring with the chronic pain heavily, so I'm like, and I haven't filmed in a while, sitting in this position and with these on. I haven't worn these in a while. I think the only reason it didn't bother me in the Life of the Showgirl one was just because, again, I was inebriated. But what I like about this too is because it's talking about like, take me back to that time or that place or that whatever. But also when he keeps saying, take me back, take me back, take me back. I don't know if this is what it was meant to be, but a layer of it almost sounds like a missed relationship opportunity. Maybe because he wasn't out and he felt like he couldn't, you know, so that like, take me back, like, because that person was also during that time. Maybe that's a layer, maybe it's not, but just when he started saying, take me back, take me back, take me back, it just kind of hit me like maybe that's another layer to it. Regardless, love this.
I ain't doing fine, lost my motherfucking mind.
Ooh.
Time travel back and help me find. Take me back, take me back. Take me back.
My November is right now.
I wrote a song about you, I want your opinion. Opposite of my heart rate to slow down at the ending. Cause the love that I got for you has exceeded appearance. The lyrics are, matter of fact, I'ma just call.
I did not see ahead. I'm on the Apple interface and it does not show you. It can read like a line or two, but I swear I could not see that far down. Okay, well, he conveyed what he needed to convey then. Ooh, I ain't doing fine, lost my motherfucking mind. Time travel back and help me find. 'Cause the love I got for you has exceeded appearance. The lyrics are.
Cause the love that I got for you has exceeded appearance. The lyrics are. Matter of fact, I'ma just call you so you can hear it. If you do answer, I'll play it to state facts. Although I already know the response you gon' say back. At that point, I'll hang up, disappear, and just stay back. And if you don't, I'll leave a voicemail with the playback.
Hello, no one is available to take your call. Please leave a message after the tone.
Wait, like that's so crazy too though, because if that is what he's talking about there at the end, and it was like connected to like someone he was like, you know, he wasn't out. If that is the case, and then just thinking about his next album being him basically like showing the fears and the worries associated with that throughout this entire album, all because wait. Oh my god. That's Tyler. Buddy. That voicemail part at the end. Oh my god. Okay, hit me with the next track, and it's called Glitter. Love that title. I feel like it's not gonna actually be glitter happy song though, is my fear.
My baby. How you feel? How you feel? I hope that we can be more than just friends. Fireworks, I feel like glitter. And every time you come around, I feel like glitter. How you feel? You're the one that I needed in my life. How you feel? You're the one that I needed in my life.
Ayo, mirror, mirror on the wall, who the brightest of them all? I never been the darkest one, cause my self-esteem was tall, so I never seen eye to eye with y'all nigga. Ayo, uno, peso, never pay attention to when niggas gotta sell, so I keep that buck. I ain't getting no fuck, they ain't build me up, so I block them like Lego. Feeling glitter, feeling good and great. Got the burner, got the heat like weight. Got the shit that's all up on that hit. I use it on myself the day you did. Got that 4, 5, 7 track, ain't for me, baby dog. I hope you agree, beat, cause you like my fireworks. Yeah.
The cadence, obsessed with the cadence. Love that we've got mirror, mirror on the wall. Like, I'm telling you, it's these through lines. I'm obsessed with that. It's such a good, like, album.
Feel like glitter. Every time you come around, I feel like glitter. How you feel? You're the one that I needed in my life. You're the one that I needed in my life. 'Cause I love having you around. I love, 'cause I love having you around.
Yeah. Look at my face, look at that jaw. This is one sided, yeah, I can't lie. We ain't gonna work out. We a fat boy, yeah, sumo. Got it memo. Pale skin see through, must be a window. Cause you in the L, could be a DJ. When I see you, my heartbeat change tempo. Yeah, simple. That's what I want, but I can't. That's who you are, but I ain't. You get tracked and skip trace. I'm calling me quicksand. Wait, please don't save me.
Ooh.
Please don't save me. How you feel? How you feel?
Rose tinted cheeks. So like from the beginning. Oh my god, this whole thing was journey for, oh my god, I can't. Yeah, you guys are right. Yeah, look at my face, look at that joy. This is one-sided. Yeah, I can't lie. We ain't gonna work.
How you feel? How you feel?
Wait, so was the, hold on, wait. So in the last track, was he saying he was gonna play that particular song? Or was the voicemail ending, it was saying you could leave your message, so is this the message? That makes more sense. Uh-huh.
We didn't get your message either because you were not speaking or because of a bad connection.
Fuck.
No. No. Stop. Jesus. I cannot believe that's how that ended. Are you gonna hurt me on this last track? I'm scared. No lyrics available for this song. What do you mean? I think that's the first time that's happened to me on Apple Music. Wait, it doesn't look like it just shows there's like a line. So maybe it's just an instrument. If it's just gonna be an instrumental, that's what I get left with? I don't think I really commented on it throughout the video, but like it did have that kind of like childlike thing, and I've been kind of confused this whole time because there's been some backings that's kind of been that. I mean, maybe there's a different reason for it, but it's almost, I don't know if maybe it's meant to signal like you think about your younger self. That's an easier way to like when you're feeling hard on yourself, you know, like or when you're feeling really like bad or down or whatever tactic that you can use where you have like a picture of you as a kid. Would you be so hard on that version of you? Because that version still is you. It's just aged, but it's still you. That can kind of like humanize yourself a little bit to make you feel a little less hard on yourself. I'm wondering if part of the reason he's got that kind of childlike sound is it's letting that version of himself out, the person he's always been. You know, as kids, we start picking up on things that will protect us and keep us safe. And a lot of times that is hiding facets of ourselves that we don't think other people would like or could put us in harm's way. And so I'm wondering if part of it is like, this is like his inner child being set free. Even if the voicemail didn't actually go through, he's still done this album. He's still let this part of himself free. Does that make sense? Maybe there's a different reason for it. You guys can tell me if you came up with something different. This whole time I've been a little confused about it, but hearing this, it's like almost like a kid running through the fields, you know? All of him actually being able to be out. It's not a choice. We're born like this. It's kind of like validating these younger versions of ourselves that did have to put up these fronts or hide away or whatever. You know what I mean? I don't even think I said the track name. It's Enjoy Right Now, Today. Like, be present. Ooh, bring back that plucky. You know, it does kind of feel like there's been parts of all the songs, the plucking, like some of the little like sound effects type thing. It kind of sounds like there's like quite a bit of what we've heard in this track, which is cool as like a conclusion. Oh yeah, now we got that like punchiness back. how he's like, here's this instrumental for you to listen to, but also to like ruminate on everything that you have listened to. Cause like I'm over here like just kind of like re-going through it in my head. He's like, here's your final track. Sit with the things, you know? Like it's out of the car. Wow. Yeah, I get why y'all, per usual, y'all were right. Final thoughts. I'm really excited to listen to it again. Part of me feels like I grasped the album, hopefully, but I feel like I have so much more to like discover, if that makes sense. Whether that be production choices or deeper meanings within the lyrics. I feel like this is an album that you need some time with, not necessarily because you don't understand it, but more that I feel like there's a lot more in it that you won't recognize until you have some more time with it. I feel like I understand the concept, which I'm hesitant to say because that's a very foreign concept for me regarding Tyler, the Creator albums. Warily putting that out there that I get it. Let's hope. But again, I still feel like there's so much more to like discover with this album. That's what it gives the feeling of for me. But overall, loved it. Definitely my favorite so far. I don't think that's a surprise to literally anyone. I loved how it was very chill. We had some moments, but it was really and truly a perfect drive album. There are songs and albums that are driving for me, and this is now one that would be added to that. I love albums like that too, because that means that they are engaging enough for when I can get like bored, but they're not too much that if the roads change that I wouldn't be able to handle it from like a sensory perspective. To be a full album is very rare for me to find, and I really appreciate that in an album because I'm a little finicky when it comes to stuff like that. I feel like there's so much more to say, and also I don't have anything else to say because I feel like I need more time with it. But yeah, I also definitely understand why you guys, one, that you love this album, but also that this was like really what got you started, that kind of thing. For those of you that that's applicable to, I really get it. Part of me, I don't know, I'm hesitant to say anything till I think about it more. Overall though, I loved this album, so really excited to see what comes next, but also get to re-listen to this album too. Guaranteed I missed a lot, so as always, please let me know, like, what did I get right, what did I get wrong, what did I miss? What is your experience with this album? You know I love hearing more things about that. Let me know in the comments, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.